Hello everybody and welcome back to Aurora 4X. I of course am Serbian, and today we are going to be paying these bastard aliens a little bit of a visit. Because I'm sick and tired of them rebuilding their shit and I want to see what else they've got. So, second battle fleet, despite their lack of a second waller, are going to press on at this time to see what's over there. Any turrets left? Nope, they're all dead in nuclear fire. That is just fine. We are going to... which one is... That was Prince Henry that picked up the survivors of the Waller. No, Prince Rupert did. Weird. I would have thought that its morale would be in the trash. Oh, because it hasn't rejoined yet. Its morale is in the trash. Okay. Rupert, before you join, might as well load you up. Just, cram both the survivors of the Waller and also the aliens that blew it up into the same ship. In the same ship. Yep, because that makes absolutely perfect sense, of course. Okay. We shall move along. Advancing nicely. Collected. 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 Any left? Nope, that's the last one. And rejoined. Now we do have the Huntsville sitting 4 with its sensor sensor. I think I am going to have the Huntsville advance to 3 million kilometers. As that will give it a little bit further detection, a little bit further forward. Double jump is also advancing, but that's fine. Alright. Let's run those engines. See what else we can rustle up. Okay, we have contact, got some Lokis and a Heimdall. 2 Lokis and a Heimdall. Have we seen these guys? We have not seen one of them. I don't think we've seen the... I think it's the Lokis. Yeah, we've seen the Heimdalls. Maybe? Or is this the Heimdall from before? I think this is the Heimdall from before. Because what do the notes say? Intelligence update on the Heimdall. New class is a Loki. Yeah, so we haven't seen the Loki before, but we have seen the Heimdall before. So it looks like Heimdall's 20,000 tonner, Loki's are 250,000 tonners. Oh, geez. Okay. This may have been a bad idea, maybe. Okay, so Huntsville, I want you to axis against the Lokis. And battle group, I want you to abort and start moving back to the jump point. Point defenses are all good. And Kamal's, I want you... Oh, did we take damage? No, we did not. Just for some reason, some of them are not assigned. Okay. Clear assignment. Size 1 launcher. Assign, holding fire for PD mode. Clear. Weapons lock. Good. Size 10 launcher. Assign. And yeah, we're just going to knock out the Heimdall because it is the smallest. Clear target lock. PD mode. Open fire. Good. And we're just going to open fire. And just let those hammers rip. Okay. Waller, you are looking good. Potteroos are looking good. Doesn't interesting that the both still sitting at 100% crew morale as well. Weird. Okay. They're pretty slow. We can easily outrun them. Looks like the Lokis are heading towards the Heimdall. Oh well. Actually, second battle fleet, I might get you to actually just stay where you are at the moment. No, they are advancing. Okay, yeah, no, pull back. Move back towards Melbourne. Okay, missiles out. We'll see if any missiles come in. We've got second hammers out. We're just gonna hold fire, so we don't accidentally waste any missiles. I'm also gonna slow you guys down to 3,000. Just so they don't run off ahead. I hope these might not. I'm kind of concerned because I don't think that, because if they hit the Heimdall, they're not going to redirect the Loki. So we may have potentially wasted 16 hammers on the Heimdall if the first salvo is enough to kill it. Although it's 20,000 tons, so maybe not. Doesn't look like there's any AMM defenses on these. At least definitely not on the Heimdall. Okay, so no AMMs on the Heimdall. Yeah, we would have seen it by now. So let's flag the Heimdall as no AMM. And there's probably no AMM on the Lokis. But let's see if the Heimdall can handle 16 hammers. It cannot. Okay, that was very easy. Alright. Let's go for the Loki. Now, are we moving from the... What's our movement order? Okay, no movement order. That's fine. A little bit of a waste for that second hammer salvo, which is unfortunate. Okay, weapons free. Hold fire. Lokis are still advancing. What is the range? What is the sensor range on the hammers? Minuscule. Yeah, they're basically just single redirect. So they're not going to see the Loki at all. It might have been possible if they were thermally guided that they could have seen it. If the Heimdalls had very powerful engines, which they probably would have. So that is the advantage of thermal guidance over active sensors, in that thermal guidance does not necessarily have an absolute maximum. We might have actually fired too soon. Doesn't necessarily have an absolute maximum on the range that it can detect. Like with the resolution, with the sensor on the actives, right? regardless of how, like, these Lokis, they could be 1 billion tons and have the most powerful engines on the planet and be running crazy powerful, but because if our actives are tiny little resolution ones that are only meant to redirect within the same task group, then they wouldn't be able to see them. Whereas a thermal one, the larger the target, the easier it is to spot. So I think the next generation of ASMs, we should probably have run... Okay, not the one that we're building now. Actually, we haven't built it at size 10. We don't have a next generation from the hammers. We have next generation... That reminds me. Like, we've got the bull ant, but the bull ants are a size 6. We don't actually have a mag plasma upgrade of the hammer. Now, we could just give the hammer a size 3.05 mag plasma engine, and that would work fine. But I'm wondering if that would be worth it. So 3.05. 3.05. If we run 2 of these, that's 3. So that gives us 24.6 thousand and 50 million kilometers range. Compared to like the 15,000 that we had. So we'd lose significant range, but we would get significant speed. The thing is though, right? So the hammer has one size 3.25 engine for 7.32 engine power, right? If we go down to missile engines, so we know what we have, and we know ideally what we want. So can we get the same size? So size 3.05. Let's go for a size 3, just a flat 3. Okay, so that'll give us that'll give us a 0.05. Okay, how big of a missile engine do we need to get 7.32 engine power? So there's 2.4. We're looking for 7.32. 7.32. That's at that's just times 3.05, right? What's the do we have can we see what modifiers we had for the old one? Missile engine. So the hammer driver, here we go. Efficiency 134. So we can get the same amount of power for a slightly smaller engine, and for about twice the efficiency. So if I'm reading this correctly, we should be able to double the range on our hammer for the exact same speed and an ever so slightly smaller engine. Alternatively, actually, let's just double check if I am reading that correctly. So 3.05, and we need 7.32. So that's 134. Yes, I am reading correctly. So what was it? It was a size 3, 7.32. So yeah, we get double the efficiency. Alternatively, what we can do is we can up the power to something like 8.4. So we'd get a little bit extra speed, not too much more, but a little bit more. We'd still get the slightly smaller engine, which we can use to, say, shove into our thermal sensor to make it thermally guided. But we would get 7.32 while still getting a, I think, 30% boost to our range. So that would give us a really good ship killer missile. I think we're going to do that. I think that would be a good idea. Okay. What shall we call it? So we got stingers for our AMMs. We got bull ants.
What do you need a name for your ship?
Ship killer missile.
Ship killer missile.
Suggestions? Australia theme? Possibly
Well,
ant theme?
Jack jumper.
No, that's for the mines.
Aw. Alright,
Green ant?
well, when you got a green ant bite that one time, it put you on your ass for like 3 hours.
Green ant will do. Okay.
Were you making such a big deal about it? We thought you were bitten by a redback. Oh, it's killed me! It's killed me!
Cool it. Okay, so green ant we're gonna go for our next gen ship killer. So create, and that is the big advantage of having a decent missile already designed, because you don't have to figure out oh, how much power do I need, how much engine do I need, stuff like that. Like, you have all that. It's right there. You just need to figure out what kind of specs do you already have, and what kind of what do you need to get the same specs out of the next engine type, and then how much more do you want to get out of it? Because, like, we knew how much engine power and how big and how efficient our last engine was, so we only really need to compare those 3 stats to our new engine, right? We don't need to know how much speed do we want, how much speed is it going to give us. Well, we already know because we have the engine power for the last one, so we can just go straight to making an equivalent engine and then raising it up until we're happy. So that's what we're going to do. Actually, I'd better just go make sure that that's set to next. Okay, so hammer is about to hit, and kasplat. Wow, okay. Wow, secondary power explosion, magazine explosion. Holy crap. Wow, this thing just killed itself, basically. Okay, better go flag the Lokis as no AMMs as well. No AMM. So we now have a second salve of hammers sitting on top of the other Loki. So we're about to see that one go boom. Or not. No, we did hit it. But it looks like we didn't blow up its entire salvo. Oh, it does have point defense. Okay, Loki does have a little bit of point defense. Okay, so those nodes go in 2 lines. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. That was pretty good damage. Definite hull breaches. Let's see what kind of damage we've dealt. Did we knock out its engines? I do believe that we did. Okay. Battle fleet. Turn around. And move in. At full speed. Oh, no, we did knock out its engines. But almost. It's not happy, that's for sure. I'm fairly sure that it's blind, though. We're not picking up any actives. We're not picking up any weapons lock. Well, we wouldn't pick up weapons lock. We're not picking up any actives. And it's not really moving towards us. It's just kind of wandering around. Okay. Kamal got the kill on the other one. I think I'm going to go for only 4 missiles. Lock on to low key and open fire. Weapons away. I think we might have to withdraw after this one because we're about to pick up a fair amount of survivors. And how far away is... How far away is Double Hump? Just 16 days. Ugh. Just go back. Yeah, we're gonna call it a day in Perth. So these hammers should deal a fair amount of damage. Boom, boom, boom. So we lost 1, 3 hits. It's not quite disabled. Okay. We'll see if... We're gonna get in close. No, I don't want to take that risk. Fire again. I mean, the pottery is... Loss of a pottery isn't too huge of a deal, right? I mean, they're kind of meant to be semi-sacrificial. Like, we don't necessarily want to sacrifice them for nothing, but... Like, it's not a huge deal. Especially like if I only take a little bit of damage. The biggest concern will be that they have... Well, they don't really have any AMMs. Yeah, if they survive these 4 hammers, then I'm just going to send the potteries after them. Bang. Wow, okay. Still alive. Fine. Energy weapon impact strength 0 detected. Don't tell me they have microwaves. So, somebody on... I forget who it was. Somebody did testing on microwave weapons versus... as an anti-missile system. And what they found was that... microwaves do function as an anti-missile point defense system. However, they deal 0 damage when they are blocked by armor. So when missile armor does not destroy the missile, so when armor stops the missile from being destroyed, then it registers as a 0 damage hit, which is interesting. So I'm just wondering if they have microwaves, because I wasn't aware that the NPR even uses microwaves at all. And I haven't seen any sign that they use microwaves. So, interesting situation here. I wonder if they actually do. One of the reasons I believe why they don't have microwaves on their ships is because then the designer might potentially pack a ship entirely with microwaves, and then it'll never be able to actually destroy a ship, which is a problem because when NPRs get into fights like that, they won't be able to win. And then if there's 2 ships, then they'll get into a stalemate. Granted, eventually they'll stop being able to see one another once they knock out each other's fire controls and shit, but hey. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, the last thing you want is for your ships, for your NPRs to basically be sitting there and not be able to shoot each other, but be wanting to shoot each other. Bang. Deadsies. Okay. Job's done. So Battlefleet 2. Okay. Life pods. Heimdall, Loki, join, and then refuel. Load ordnance, resupply, because we're gonna need to resupply because I'm gonna run out of MSP repairing all the bloody thingamajigs. We don't have unload, so we'll do that once they actually return. Oh, and we'll cease fire on these guys. I wonder. Oh yeah, that's fleet. Yeah, okay. Alright, we shall go and collect some life pods, and then we're going to head back, and we're going to take a lot of prisoners with us. "119 survivors. 223 survivors. 401, and we got reduced size laser 0.5. Haha, free tech. Thank you. Oof, yes. Yes, very much yes. Okay. Oh, and Huntsville, I'll get you to rejoin. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Can we? Because we got superior formation set. Can we go second battle fleet? Recall escorts. Does that do it? Yes, it does. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, the next more important question is, what happens when we deploy escorts? I'm not seeing anything happen. Oh, because we didn't save escorts. Hoi, whoops. Okay, so if you want to be, so if you don't care, you can always just recall and then they'll bring them back. But you need to save escorts, and then you can just redeploy them out later. So, okay, useful to know. We'll do that next time. Okay, let's fly on back. Now, Battlefleet 2 can catch up and rejoin on their own, so no huge deal there. So we have shot down 120,000 tons of combat shipping. All in all, even though we did lose a Waller, I think we came out on top. Because they lost more. And isn't that what war is all about? Losing less than the other guy? Double hump. We are going to refuel and unload survivors. Yeah, just head back. I think I definitely want to get more speed on the double hump. But it seems redundant. We might just need to run a dedicated hospital ship. Or / prison ship. Is that a production cycle? Yep. Alright, we got the our next Potteroo is done. How are our shipyards doing? Still upgrading. Good. We do have one cactus done. I want to get another cactus. Start building me another cactus. So we got one cactus started, second cactus started May and June, so they're going to be done mid next year. That's fine. We've got another Potteroo. I think I want, because I'm reluctant to build any more Potteroos because we need to tool up for the wallabies. We need to get the wallaby hull. But that's not going to be too far off. So I don't want to start any more Potteroos at the moment. Yeah, I don't want to start any more Potteroos just yet. Alright, let's keep going. Maintenance failure, 1,000 tons capacity, good. Okay. We should now be able to tool for wallaby hull. Set. October 50, that's like a month away. A little bit more, that's fine. Palisade is really low on fuel, so where are they? Are they already in Seoul? I think they're already in Seoul. Yeah, they're fine. Also, second battle fleet will get you to unload survivors before you do anything else. Their months is only 1.7. No, that's 1.7 years. No, that's not. It's months. So I don't think we need to do an overhaul at the moment. What's our overhaul at? 0.4. Yeah, no. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Battlefleet 2 is done. 1,000 tons added. Oh, shit. We're out of fuel. Restart production, please. Bloody hell. I forgot the missiles need fuel to actually build. And also, our ships also need fuel to eat. 1,000 tons on Hammond. We need to get up to 20, so stick another 10 on there. This one's what needs another 1,000, so we'll get that up. That's fine. How much fuel are we making, and is it enough to feed our stingers and our ships? 163,000 after construction of stingers. Yep, that's fine. Nailer AG, start another 10. Yeah, that's fine. How are we doing? Ordnance production. I might... No, we need that. Kind of. Strip one out of that. I'm going to stick one into that to get it up to an even 5. I'm going to stick 3 more into there. Can we build any more labs? Yeah, we can build 1 more. So let's put that on 80 and let's bump you up to 20. Ordnance production should be done momentarily. Okay. That's an empty shipyard. Stick another 1,000 on there. I want to get all the naval shipyards up to 20,000, except for the for our frigate builder. That one can just stay as it is. I may potentially even give it another slipway just so we can get more of them out quicker. Scrapping of our quackers are almost done. There they go. That's complete. We got a fair amount of stuff back out of them. Railguns. So we'll scrap all those. Nuclear pulse engines, we'll scrap all those. 5,000 fire control, they're too slow. We'll scrap those. Nuclear... Yeah, those won't be worth it. We'll have new stuff by the time we build any more scouts, so we'll scrap those. Capable reactors, scrap those. I hope those won't capture the enemy ones. Oh well. Hey, that's a 4 million kilometer. We'll scrap those. I think that's one we actually use though. Okay. That's fine. I think I'm going to scrap the nails because we've got stingers to replace them. Yeah. And stick another 1,000 on there just to make sure we have plenty. Got a whole bunch of fuel out of it as well because we emptied out the quackers. Not too much, and we double hump just refueled, but more than nothing. Morale is good. How's First Battle Fleet doing? They're doing okay. Potteroos are an escort. Let's send Ypres over to First Battle Fleet number 2 to join them. Ordnance production is done this cycle. I might shunt that into... Shunt 3 of those out. Oh, pull one of those out. Put it into engines. Okay. Alright. We've got one of our Potteroos done. So let's go send it over as well. Vancouver. Split off. And nope. Join. Light Assault Battalion is almost done. We'll be training these once they're actually finished researching for our eventual invasion. Uranium shortage, no surprise there. How is Mercury doing? 9.5. Okay. Getting there. Okay. Assault Infantry Battalion. 5. Start work on those. And we're getting brigade headquarters in about a year. So that's fine. 20 centimeter laser is up at... It's November 50, just before our Kamal Heavy engine. While we're talking about the Kamal Heavy, the other thing I'm going to do is I will be upgrading the Kamals. It'll be only a minor upgrade, but what I'll be wanting to do with them because the Kamal Heavies are extraordinarily offensive, but the Kamals are not they're not very defensive, and I want to bring a little bit more defensive firepower to the Kamals, because I feel like they are sorely lacking in anti-missile capability. Oh, our shipyards are being completed. Yep, do that. Retool for Minoria is a carrier, isn't it? Yes. 7,000 ton capacity, magazine, engine, fuel. You know, I think this one might do with running the engines for the Kamal Heavy as well. Well, it doesn't have to be fast though. It doesn't have to be fast. Probably doesn't even need this. 3,000. No. We decided that we are going to be running. I want it closer to speed, fleet speed. So, yeah. Okay. Rename this to Nest, because magpies come out of it, you see. Okay. Oh, you're obsolete. Just like real life. Um... Oh, I'm wondering. Do we need a stronger... No, because these guys can go sit forward. I do think that a better active sensor would be worthwhile. But active sensors are so expensive for us. Like, because they can go sit out front. They don't have to be smack bang in the middle of places. But I mean, like, we can like double the range on our Res 1 sensors as it is, for the same sensor size. So we do have better sensors as it is. So we can shrink this one a little bit, still get the range out of it. So I think we're going to use this for our upgraded anti-missile sensor. I feel like we need something more. No, that's fine. Okay. So these guys are going to be our sensor manufacturers for the time being. So yeah, we'll get a little bit more resolution 1 for a slightly smaller sensor, because we don't need it to be sitting. We don't need it to be super huge, because we can stick these guys up front. Even though they are 7,000 tons, so yick, but oh well. And they're 350 tons, so we can potentially bolt these guys onto a fighter and just have it fly along besides. So this would be a good general purpose for a missile screen sensor, because 350 payload is a good amount for a reasonably medium speed fighter. And then we've got... so we've got a Res 80 and a Res 40. So a Res 40 would give 14 million kilometers as it is. A Res 20 would give 40 million kilometers. What does a 40 give us that a 20 doesn't? Not much, to be honest. Like, we're not really seeing anything that's 2,000 tons that's not either... Like, the enemy's not making anything between 10 and 2. 10 and 1. So it'd be better for us to gear it to 20 and get that 40 million kilometer range compared to 56 and a 2,000 ton. But what about 100? What about the 80? Will give us 5 million against a 1,000. No, I don't like that. So we're going to run a 20. And we're going to run a 180. Because that spots the 9,000s. And it gives us a really nice range. Like, really nice range. Hang on. No, we need 154. Oh, but that's because we have a size 24 sensor. Let's ramp that up. Size 20 will give us 343. Beautiful. We're doubling our range. That's going to be more range than our missiles. So we'll make that. But now that I think about it, if we drop back down to 20, we were still on 7 to give us the 40. But our current Res 40, well, it's a size 3. So, well, we do have more tonnage to devote to it. So we could potentially run this. We'll get more than 13 million range on FACs and fighters. Or on Fax at least. So we'll get 22 million against Fax, which is already way more range. So yeah, we're gonna run that instead. So we're shunting one hull size from the anti-missile detection to anti-fact detection because I do not want to be caught out by those bomber bastards again. And we're running a size 20 active, which has double the range anyway. So yeah, actually no, we could run the 7. Because we're shifting 4 hull size out of the Res 80, out of our anti-capital. We're shifting 1 out of here. We have 5 to spare. So we can even go as far as 8. And still have the same tonnage. But, no. Okay, we're going to go for the 7. We're going to go for the 7. So, where was it? Where was it? It was this one. Delete that. Okay. Since the fire control, yeah. Okay. We'll run these. So, Q top, Q top, Q top. All right. As soon as the engine's done, we're gonna shift to planetary sensors, and we've got a lab coming up soon as well. So, yeah. We're relying entirely on our external mines for our deraining at the moment. We got 6 million left on Mercury, but we're relying on the auto mines for those because we don't have a good enough suitability cost. Where else are we getting deraining from anywhere else? Yeah, we've got 32,000 on Coma Solar, so, but that is being routed through Mars, which is building mines and factories out of it. So it's got a consumption of, I think, about 35. And this is producing probably less, all things considered. Yeah. So, yeah, Coma Solar is not really giving us the entirety of its production. But even then, like, Mercury is producing 7,000. It's already producing more than Coma Solar anyway. But it only has a little bit more effective mining capability. So, 220 versus 295. Anyway. What about these things? We've got some orbital mines running around somewhere. Euphrosyne. Who's mining Euphrosyne? Because there's nothing there left. Macult, Terraformer Fleet. Wait. Where are you? Orbital habitat. Ah, that's Macult's. Okay. You're a nibbler. Okay. Yeah, where is Euphrosyne? Over there. So that's Asteroid Miner 1. Because so that's like empty. That's empty. There's nothing here for us. Nothing there. Nothing there. Why do we even have a colony here? It's already been mined out. Is there anything here? There's a planetary governor who we don't need. Yeah, there's nothing here for us. Okay, so civil administrator for Irene. We are going to no. I need to unassign you. Okay, we'll just send you to Coma Solar. Done. Wait. Son of a bitch. What do we do? Mitchell Fleming? No, you're governor of Australian sector. We need Charlie Blake. You go somewhere else. Go to Venus. Okay. Your Frosny is empty, so... Okay, no planetary governor. We need to get the mass drivers off. JG81. No planetary governor. No mass drivers. Geological done. Nothing on there. Yes, yes, yes. Gone. Okay. Irene, no planetary governor. No facilities. Yes, no facilities. No mines. No planetary governor. Irene, yes. Done. Stefano Terma. Okay, that's still got shit there. So that's for Osorium and Iridium. Venus, we've got Macassium and Uridium. Enk still has stuff. Rainmouth still has stuff. Wild still has stuff. Macholtz is being mined slowly. Borelli still has stuff. Do we have any Duranium anywhere else in system? Not you. You. Well, there's Coma Solar. We could send it out there to go and dig stuff up. There's Europa. No, there really isn't. There's Crommelin. Stick one on Crommelin. There's a little more stuff on Polixo. So stick one there. Europa, stick one there. And Hertha, stick one there. Although I think that's a moon. Yeah, I don't have anything else. So okay. So Europa. Crommelin. Okay, where is Crommelin? All bodies. How was it that I found Crommelin before? I hate that there's no search, or at least that I'm not aware that there is a search. Show of mineral. No, just show and tag minerals. Okay, Crommelin. Well, Polixo is an asteroid, so we got that going for us. 52 Europa is an asteroid, which is good. There's Borelli. What's a comet? Crommelin is a comet. Okay. That's fine. Where is it? Is it really, really far out? Doesn't look like it. Cool. Alright. Asteroid Miner 1. Is it Z Asteroid 1? Yes, Z Asteroid 1. Head to Crommelin and start digging. Cargo. We're going to drop off the salvager at shipyard. And we are going to load 2 mass drivers. And we are going to send you to Crommelin to unload mass drivers. And then head back to Australia, refuel. Do we have 2 on Australia? We do. Excellent. Alright, we've got 1,000 on Weissman and Hammond. So, yeah, we've already done that. Good. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh, hey, our censored guys up to 15%. That's nice. Kamal heavy engine is not too far off. We're in late October at the moment. 1,000 tons added. Let's get... Actually, can you tool for... the Kamal heavy? No. Okay, just stick another 1,000 then. Cool. Oh, and we have another Potteroo out. First battle fleet is coming up on a year, and a few of them are actually over a year. So, yeah, we're gonna swap them out soon. Okay. Retooling for Wallaby hull is done. Beautiful. Okay. First thing I want is I want a couple of sensor suites. So, add... Fuck. I just realized we can't do that because we don't have the sensor suites yet. So, build some gunships. Build some gunships. Although... yeah, no, they're just running the fire control. Hang on. They don't seem to... they're not running the good fire control. Damn it! No, not you, you knob. No, they are running the right fire control. I was looking at the Potteroos. Oh, okay. Still, we can't do the Wallaby sensor, so go and unlock that back. Yeah, Wallaby cannons are fine. We'll take those. We're almost done with 1,000 on the shipyard that cannot be pronounced. Okay. Stick another 1,000 in there. Good. We are building Cs. Yes. Good. We're almost out of time in this episode, but hopefully we can get... yeah, we're not really going to be able to get anything done. Oh well. We can probably switch Cromellin across to aim at... oh, have they not been dropped off yet? Oh, okay. It's actually a bit further than I thought it was. Oh well. I really want new engines. Well, we're halfway through November. Let's finish off November. Stinger's done. Okay, we have Stingers. Good. 20cm laser focal size is almost done, so that will be grand. Would be nice to stick him onto the Wallaby cannon Wallabies, but well. I do want the ultraviolet laser before we do, though. Okay, so 20cm laser is done. Once we get the ultraviolet, we might see about designing a nice new one. We have the size reduction and we have spinals, so that is fine. Let's get those... let's get that Kamal heavy engine. I want that engine before we do anything else. I want the engine before we finish this episode. 1,000 tons added to Weissman heavy. That's fine. That's supposed to sit there. nothing important. 223. 27. Yes, I know, cargo. Thank you. 27. Done. All right. Nailer IG, switch you. Can you tool it right now? Still doesn't look like you can. Okay. Stick another 1,000 in there. All right, Kamal Heavy. Yeah, because you're 19,300. So we got two 240 MPs. Where is the Kamal Heavy? There it is. So we're going for 5388 16.1. 5388 16.1. 5994 12.2. So we lose about 4 billion kilometers range, but we pick up a few hundred extra kilometers a second to get us up to about 6,000. Where's the rest of it coming from? We got composite. I think it might be because we added more armor than I expected, maybe? Actually, interesting thought. I wonder if we can swap these fire controls out for the... Yeah, because we might need to swap these out. How much are the fire controls? 5.2%. No, we can refit those. 5.2% we can refit. That's fine. What's the cost? 10% of the ship. Yeah, no, that's refittable. Missile launchers, less so, because they're a quarter of the cost, and engines are 34% of the cost. You wouldn't refit the armor. But the fire controls we can refit. They're 10%. They're nothing. So yeah, we'll refit the fire controls once we get green ants. So that's fine. We'll just polish off the green ant driver while we're here. Done. Okay. And let's just go and quickly design our green ant while we're at it. I keep adding more. I like more. Okay. So by going from the bull ant to the green ant, so we go from... Hang on. So one bull ant gives us... No, we're not doing the bull ant. Bloody hell. No, we're doing the hammer. Okay. So we're going for 14,700. Wrong engine. To 16,900. So we've picked up about 2,000 kilometers a second. But we've also picked up about 40 million kilometers range. We've maintained damage. And our accuracy should be higher as well. So we've gone from 58% to 67%. And we have 100% against their slower ships of 3 kilometers. So our accuracy has gone up. We'll also get the bonus from crew grade, which is awesome. We also have a little bit of space, so we're going to drop the actives. And let's go for 0.1, 6, 7, 8. 8 as high as we can go. And then 9.2. Tiny little bit more fuel. Teensy little bit more fuel. So we got a size 10, 16,800. Good accuracy, fantastic range, more speed, not much more, so potentially a problem, but it's a good, reasonable upgrade to the hammer. Potentially might even call it the Hammer Mark II, but no. We're going to call it the Green Ant. So, Green Ant. Might hold off on spaces. I'm a little bit concerned that the game might not handle spaces very well. It should handle spaces fine. No, it does. Of course it handles spaces fine. Put spaces in the name as it is. Green ant. Okay. Yes. Thermally guided green ant missile. I just realized. Hammer, swap it for a green ant. So we have 60,000 kilometers. And it was like 0.18. 50,000 kilometers against strength 1,000. To be honest, it's not really that much. Like, only the biggest ships have 1,000 strength. Signature. And it's 54,000 versus 60,000 against a 5,000 ton ship or larger. I'm wondering if we should keep it active. What happens if we up the actives? And then we can put that one as 9.3. That gets us 80,000 kilometers. Against things that are really running really hot engines, this won't be as efficient. But then, like, how many ships run over 1,000 thermals? Let's have a look. Heimdall we'd get a little bit more than 5,000, than 50,000. Götterdammerung will see at probably about 10,000, about 100,000. So this one we'll be able to see further with thermals. I think about 1,500 we'll be able to see better. So berserkers, whoa, what the hell are berserkers? They lost a few. 73,000 tunnel. Oh, right. Gate builders. Less efficient, less efficient, less efficient, less efficient, less efficient, significantly less efficient, less efficient, less efficient. Like, there's only a handful of ships where the thermals would be more effective at spotting them. Loki's we'd see further out. But so I think at the moment we should stick with the actives. Yeah, I think at the moment we'll stick with the active green ants. So okay. Active green ants it is. Now I gotta figure out which one of these bastards is the correct one. 1.4. 3. And what's the cost? 831. That's okay, so that's our active, that's our passive. Shit, the thermals are more expensive anyway. To research at least. Okay. Now we're gonna cancel that because we want the green ant done faster. We'll also finish something else, I think, so. Green ant. And then back to agility. And then feed efficiency. No, yeah, feed efficiency. Then reload speed. No. 25 railgun. Okay. That's it. Break, we'll put a break. So we're out of time. I'll put a break in the episode here. We'll finish off the green ant in the next one, and then we'll get to work on getting ourselves some improved missiles. And well, no, yeah, we need to build the green ants, and we'll start work on building some of those Kamal heavies. So yeah, see you next time.